Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Chris from my channel, ChrisP44S, and today I am back playing Overlooting. What a surprise. I am in Corruption 3 with a Liz build that I think you will enjoy. So let's jump in. I am already at the Path of the Core, and I have some pretty good gear. I just got the Mythic Forgotten Crown, which I'm going to put on because, like other builds, I'm playing a Sylvan build. It's just obviously the best set. It really is. But this time I'm comboing with Taboo and Ronin. So if you're unfamiliar, Sylvan basically gets you double, triple strike, and usually comes with a lot of counterattack. And then I have Taboo, which lets me... I pretty much just got this because I'm running the Soul Drain, but my skill perks that I got after beating the first boss was Sylvan and Ronin, and then my second one was actually, you know what? I'm lying. It was Sylvan and Taboo, and then Sylvan and Ronin. So maybe I'm not. Maybe I wasn't lying. But that's basically what I'm running, and then I have the Necromancy Ring, and so this is kind of what pushed me to get the Forgotten Crown, because the Forgotten Crown's passive ability is Doomed. When an enemy attacks you, apply poison to it equal to your poison, to your poisonous. So poisonous is 15 right now. So this combo, so like... just having a high poisonous combos really well with Sylvan because you're going to get a lot of those double triple strikes, and then you're also going to be counter attacking quite a bit, so you're going to be able to apply a pretty healthy amount of poison to your enemies. And I just kind of got lucky with the perk upgrades, kind of. I've also learned another trick about the game where you can actually... so like when you're fighting the boss and then you go to pick your ability perks, like your skill perks that give you like +1 to whatever sets, basically you can just quit and then go back to continue, and it'll start you off before the boss. You just have to kill the boss again. And typically if you're killing the boss the first time, it wasn't even close, but if it was close, I don't recommend doing that. But if you are comfortable with your build and you want to basically it's kind of like a scum save, scum restart, and you know, it's just a good way to get the perks you want and build the ultimate loadout. Probably really good strategy for Corruption 5 or 6. I think it just goes to Corruption 5, but or like endless mode, maybe, you know, something like that. I'm very interested to play endless mode, so I'll definitely probably do like a really long video at the end. But yeah, I also have the Soul Drain sword that I'm just pretty high on because of the lifesteal. Just if you need it, it's there. I just think it's a really good piece. I mean, there is the one scythe that pretty much does the same thing and it's just better, but this time the scythe did come up, but I re-rolled and got the Forgotten Crown instead. And then I'm just running the Bushido breastplate and the commando boots. I'm sure I'm gonna find more stuff. The thing about like the saltwater set, like you can get golden chests and stuff, but I actually find that a lot of the gear and the like just like the set itself can be really good for finding other items, but like the set itself, the armor pieces and the weapons, they just have really good affixes on them. They pretty much just give you everything you want. Like, it's always swiftness and dodge and damage amplification, but like those are all really solid affixes, or I believe these are called abilities, stats, or I guess they're stats, but yeah, they're just really good stat booster pieces. So let's just jump right in and just start killing stuff, and we'll try to get to the boss as fast as possible, and just kind of walk through some of the other stuff like I normally do. So like as always, like the really nice thing about Liz is you can just kind of re-roll stuff, and it just helps you find better gear. Right now I kind of have this stuff over on the right side. You know, potentially I'm going to upgrade it or just find better stuff to slot in. Typically I just kind of like put some of the stuff over here, you know. The one thing I'm curious about too is when you dodge if it's going, because I noticed I don't think thorns proc unless so it says amount of physical damage dealt to enemies attacking you. So it kind of sounds like you can just dodge and get thorns to work anyway, but they have to connect, which does make sense or whatever. But I'm wondering if when an enemy attacks you, because that's like the same way. When an enemy attacks you, deal the poison. So I'm wondering if when I dodge, it'll do the poison. I'll try to pay better attention. Obviously, I would have seen it there, but I just kind of missed it. So that guy missed me, but it did look like it applied the poison. So, but it might have hit the barrier. I don't know. I'll try to pay better attention again and see if it actually worked. See, like, even look at this headpiece. Like, it's just rare or whatever, but it gives you dodge and damage amp. And honestly, I think dodge is one of the best stats in the game. Easily. So one thing I was asking in a video before about if there was a better Sylvan necklace that anybody's found. I still haven't found one, and I'm kind of, like, surprised by it, but I don't know, maybe I'm not, you know. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing that we really want in particular. We would like a nice pair of boots, or these will probably do fine. But, like, see, like, the crazy thing is these are actually still better than this. But I'm going to hold these in case. I don't think these will ever be better than this, so I could probably just get rid of these. The Tengu Getcha, I think it's just gonna be better. Typically, I found a bunch, but like here's another saltwater set, dodge, counterattack, damage amp. I mean, if you get these upgraded, man, like I think you could just run this set, honestly. So that guy missed, but then I counterattacked twice, so I don't think the misses are actually giving the poisonous. I think they have to land. One thing I didn't really speak about too was my other passive skills over here. So I have defensive maneuver. Whenever you attack, gain 1 temporary armor. This obviously combos nicely with swiftness and counterattack when you're dealing a lot of hits. And then I also have this protected or perfected defense. At the end of the round, lose 3 armor and gain 1 barrier. That's huge. And like these go together really, really well. So they just add like, you know, another nice level of survivability. Trying to see if I could see if I might use one of these potions just to get it out of here. Well, in that time I think it did. That time it looked like it did when I missed. I don't know. I'll have to slow the video down, or if somebody can see it, just comment and let me know. So this is the one thing I'm kind of curious about too. I don't really know what third skill I'm going to take. So I have Thrill Addict. Critical strikes deal double damage, but not, and so I'm not really dealing crit, so that's just out of the question. All characters receive double damage. You gain invulnerability every second turn. That could be good, but I wonder if even if I have invulnerability, if it'll still knock off my barriers. If it didn't, if I knew that it wouldn't knock off my barriers, I think that would be a good option. But I could also just get like 1 hit, so it's probably not. So time of retreat, when an enemy damages you, gain 1 barrier and 5 weakness. Yeah, this is probably just what I'm going to take. Because I'm really, like at this point too, I'm dealing a lot more damage with the poison. And 5 weakness like isn't that crazy. Like if you come over here and look at weakness, deal 1 less damage. For each weakness stack at the end of the round, you lose half the stack. So it's just kind of like, you know, it's going to be hard to get. We're also going to see how my my lifesteal is now. I pretty much just have lifesteal. I don't have any regeneration, so I actually might get tagged up a little bit in this. But nah, I'm not going to because I have all that barrier. See, that saved me, like this wombo combo here. Alright, let's ditch this, and we're just going to keep grabbing epics and legendaries for when we get to a forge. Yeah, it's like with this, it's like I'm almost getting a barrier like every single time. I didn't realize that guy had a pretty high. I would really like to build a mage, do like a mage build. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of this. Take the legendary. I should start rolling legendaries eventually, I feel like. Oh, I do have the Mark of the Chosen, which is one of my favorite rings, as most people may know from watching my videos. I think it's just better than the majority of other rings. I can definitely get rid of that. So I'm definitely taking that healing potion. I could get these barriers. I could double stack, I guess. I'm not a big fan of double stacking. It feels kind of cheesy, but... And I don't know that I actually need barrier potions, but it's fine. I wish there was an upgraded version of the Soul Drain sword that wasn't just the mythic scythe, like something with like decent physical, like the epic version of it, like with lifesteal and like bludgeoning or something like that. That would be really neat. Don't need anything there. All right, let's try to fly through some of this. I definitely feel like I'm not doing as much damage as I was with some of the other builds, but I do feel like it's fairly powerful. Death Pendant. Yeah, I'm not too high on the Thorns. I actually did a run before this where I was trying to build with like the Dark Thorns, like kind of make like a Thorns build. Oh, sweet. So I could reroll that, upgrade my chest piece. So the one thing that I may do, at some point is maybe swap this for this, because I think it's, at this point, it's better. And then I might have to put the Tank of Gita on here just to keep the Ronin going. Not that it's that great, but we are putting Wounded Weakness on people, so like that's still valuable, you know. I forget what this thing is. Oh yeah. I'm probably just gonna get the Philosopher's Stone. Like I said, the Commandor boots are just they're, I mean, they're better than these right now. I mean, they even have an extra like line of text, like an extra affix, which seems like kind of nutty or whatever, but I think I've like talked about it before. It's just, see, like even here, like poison, hook, swiftness, and poison. I mean, those are really good. Well, this is probably what I'm gonna do now. I'm probably gonna swap these for these. Swiftness, dodge, counterattack. I mean, if I can get an upgrade on it, it will be totally worth it. But we do have to find the upgrade. Like I said, there's the Tengu Gittas. And now I'm not sure. This is definitely giving me more. It's not giving me the counterattack, though. So this is what, like 56%? This is 40%. Yeah, I think still, like, if I can still find an upgrade. If I can still find an upgrade for this, I think it's just as good. Alright, now we can upgrade something. So I could just upgrade these. I like how I have I've only found the one traveling amulet, and I've never even I don't have any upgrades for it. And at this point I don't think I ever will. Can I upgrade this? I can? I didn't know I could upgrade mythics. That's pretty sweet. I really didn't know that you could upgrade mythics. I mean, I guess it makes sense because there's like the star there or whatever. I mean, I'm not getting a ton of poison out of it or whatever, but that kind of changes my game a little bit. I definitely should have rolled before. You should always roll before. Now we're just laying the poison in. Yeah, I feel like the build I had for the last video was actually like a lot stronger than this one. But this one, like I said before, this one's strong. Commander's hat. I haven't seen this item. Looks good. Alright. Oh yeah, I have the stuff under here. That's good, but not good enough. Oh, great. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna re-roll my crown. My Mark of the Chosen. That's cool. Definitely don't need it. Yeah, I don't think it's a problem to just kind of load up on potions now if I find them. What was I saying? Commandor? Commodore. It's Commodore jacket. These are cool pieces, though. Yeah, I might switch these next time just for the counterattack. I mean, I will be losing a little swiftness, but it's probably worth it. Treasure ring. See, like, I don't know, man. Like a legendary with just one line of text. I mean, I don't know. What's the point? Why is it legendary? Alright, so I'm losing out on swiftness, but I'm gaining the counterattack. My counterattack's like pretty low. I don't know. I just can't even. I can't even do it. I think these boots are just too good. If I could get something upgraded and I can get like stats that are 1 or 2 points in comparison, I can justify it, but I don't know. I just can't right now. Look at all these necromancy rings. Give me something. Give me nothing. Yeah, I'm definitely not 56. This is what, 69? When I'm just saying those numbers, I'm like counting up like the amount of percents. The amount of percents that I'm actually getting or whatever, so yeah, I'm just not really getting that lucky in this one. This guy's dodging quite a bit. Another necromancy ring. I'm just not getting there. I'm just not getting any of the pieces that I want. I feel like that happens like quite a bit, but it's fine. Well, here we go. This is 62%. Oh, in case you were wondering, you can like double equip. I mean, this is probably good enough to switch. Crazy that it's like that, but oh, so here's the one thing. Did you see that it just ate my that just ate my my equipment. So like when you double stack or whatever, if you go to reroll in the bin, it actually just eats your equipment. I actually knew about that. I just wasn't paying attention. But that is proof for anybody that needs it. I was like speaking about it in another video before, and like I wonder if there's like a drawback to stacking in some capacity, and that's the one right there. Alright, nice. So our choice was definitely good. If we could actually get 6 here, I mean, I almost might put this on. I almost might put this on just to get the 6th. So I'm going to be losing the Ronin now. But I'm going to be getting a ton of the damage amplification. Oh, I have to do something else. But like my... You know what's crazy is my dodge isn't even that much higher than it was before, because it was at like what, 40% with these two ish. It's not even that much higher. Oh, I'm at 6 now. Right. I mean, I guess it's high enough, but like in other builds that I've had, it's definitely been quite a bit higher. Another mark of the chosen. Seen a lot of those. Alright, I'm bidding this. I think I'm trashing this too. I just don't feel like double stacking. It's kind of annoying, and it's like easy to forget about. I mean, if you're like locked in or whatever, it's, you know, you're not going to forget about it, but... Alright. See if I can get anything. I don't know what I would get at this point. My counterattack's pretty high, though. there is the Philosopher's Stone. And the Tengu get to. Nice. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I kind of forgot those pieces were even there. But I don't think we're going to be able to get anything now, because... Like, what can we get? I guess we can get another dancing sword. That's crazy, I haven't seen another dancing sword either. I'm not really sure. Maybe I should upgrade the dancing sword. But I don't really think damage is the issue. I think if I upgrade anything, it might be this again. But like the thorns really aren't doing that much for me, so I might end up upgrading like this. I just think I'll get a little bit more value out of upgrading the Boots of Wandering. Oh, we're taking damage now too. That's like, you know, not nothing. Ooh, nice. Nice dancing sword. Yeah, I had in my other game, I had like level 6 Dark Thorns. And it was pretty neat. Yeah, the thing we're kind of missing out here is by not having Mark of the Chosen or any like anything towards our crit chance. Actually, Liz has a really good she has a really good ability where I think it like you get 50% crit chance, but you lose 20% crit damage, which is actually, like, I think a really, really good trade, in my opinion. So what do we want to upgrade? I think I'm just going to upgrade this again, because, like, the poisonous is really what I'm doing a lot of damage with, and I think this will bring it up to... It's probably only going to bring it up to 7, I think, so I think I'm going to be at 19. It's either that or upgrade... something with dodge, I think, like this. I mean, actually, this might go farther with the dodge. I'm just going to do the Forgotten Crown. 9255. 938. 8. Okay, so we did get a little bit of extra room there. Alright, so what do we got here? Prophet of the Corruption. After attacking, summon 2 Faithfuls. After attacking, it explodes, applying confusion. Well, I don't think we care about that. Because confusion really doesn't stop us from attacking. I think this is going to be a long fight. I think if we had one of the bosses that like deals the double damage on 7, what we can do though is we can just drop all our rage. I mean, there's no reason to sandbag it now. Easy. Beat the game on corruption level 3. This is not the end. The other thing I did unlock is I unlocked Shadow in this. The oldest staff, dragon scales, and helm of conquest have been added to the pool. Those sound like mythics to me. So we have a Taboo Sylvan Doomed. A Doomed Sylvan Taboo build. Pretty neat. I think these skills are really, really good. There's another one too, I think, that has something to do with blocking on the third one. And it's like if you get all 3, I feel like just really, really good. But defensive maneuver and perfected defense, really, really good. And timely retreat, it's not bad because it does give you an extra barrier anytime you're damaged. So like the one thing is if you're just like 1v1, like in a heads up battle, like 1v1, you're technically vulnerable almost every other attack. So then we have Forgotten Crown and Necromancy for big poison, and then we have a lot of the Sylvan stuff for the dodge, counterattack, swiftness, and soul drain for lifesteal. We could have probably gotten rid of soul drain, honestly, but because I had so many perk upgrades, it was like I'm kind of getting this stun passive ability, so it made it quite a bit better. like I said, if you're struggling with the game and this is like the first video you saw, I would just start building Sylvan builds. I have, like, every time I've ran like a higher, you know, like 2, 4, 6 and with the Sylvan, like it's Sylvan, and then like it's also dodge. Like I think the Ronin pieces have like a fair amount of dodge, and they're just easy to get. Like they're easy to start with. They're good in the early game, good in the mid game, and they feel good in the late game. I mean, in the late game you're typically getting one of these mythics, so it's just a lot easier to get there, you know. These mythic pieces are just like, you know, one piece combo, just awesome pieces of gear. So that's good. And I do want to take a look at Shadow as well. Once a normal person, they lost all their memories after being, you know what's really funny here? Oh, I was like, why is Maximilian the only one moving? The once a normal person, they lost all their memories after being transformed by the corruption. Now their sole goal is to fight it. Equipment slots can hold items with a larger variety of categories. I don't really know what that means. Golden chests found in chest areas contain rarer items. Oh, I understand. Bosses become stronger. Bosses, so equipment slots can hold items with a larger variety of categories. I don't even know what that means, but you wanna know what? I'm gonna be making a video about Shadow here pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys are enjoying the overlooting as much as I am. And with that, thank you for sticking with me to the end, and I will catch you in the next video. Alright, see you.